open. In this case, it cost them.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. Their tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. Back near his goal line. Here's Tua. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. We're scoreless after 1. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run for it with Achane, and he is going to lose yardage here. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now, goodness, possession's going to go over right at the 10-yard line. Now the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 2nd down and 4.
It's a pick at the 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They run it again with Cook. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Eluding the pressure right. Into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bills post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And he'll wind up losing 5 yards or so on the return, but no matter, they've got the football back. So after the INT, it's Allen going deep for Diggs. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way home for the Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 46 yards. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Bass on for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he returns this to the 22. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. Down the numbers. There he goes. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jalen Waddle. 69 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down.
He's got his target. That's complete.
Powering his way forward.
And he will step out of bounds all the way down inside the 40.
A big play here for Buffalo. 56 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Tackled that time by Jerome Baker out of Ohio State. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Allen throwing on 2nd down. Wide open receiver complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll run with Cook. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Allen looks to throw on 2nd down. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Allen going to throw. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown.
Khalil Shakir.
A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bills go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 21-7.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Basically, you're not going to outwork 2 guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else for the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
The 2nd down and 10 there, knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. This time they stay on the ground. And they can't bring him down.
46 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. 2 and now on first down.
Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. Down the left sideline.
And finally taken down at the 15. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Tua going to throw. And he's got it. And the Dolphins are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Achane.
And that's a major league loss of yardage and probably loss of momentum. You're snapping the ball at the 1-yard line before you suffer that big loss.
Yeah, you think of losing any yardage from the 1 is bad. To go that far back, that's a disaster.
And I think the play calling sequence that maybe the OC had in his head, that's got to change on the fly now.
That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Waddle.
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play.
A final shot before half for Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this 3rd quarter.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
And Mostert with a first down carry. Nice carry. Gets his way forward for a pickup of about 6 yards.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
On 2nd down, Mostert.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 88 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
zone with Mostert up the middle. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Now Tua. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. Touchdown! Raheem Mostert from 8 yards out. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from drawing level.
And that drive we just saw that culminated in a touchdown, exactly what many offenses are looking for. Sustained ones that can impose their will on the other team.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 21. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Play action. Now it's Allen. Escaping the pressure right.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try to get those yards a safer way.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
On play action, Allen.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 39-yard line. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Flushed out right. Able to fight through one tackle. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. 3 quarters in the books.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Now Cook running right. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Here's Cook again.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
James Cook.
An 8-yard touchdown run.
And the Bills answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And they will take a 7-point lead. And the Dolphins are going to recover. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
They'll run right side with Mostert. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 119 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Now a give to Mostert running right.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 13 at the 30-yard line.
On play action, here's Tua.
Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time.
Tre'Davious White with a pick.
And the Bills will take over here just shy of the 30.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. Allen's throw going to be caught by Davis.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. So one play and they're already just shy of midfield.
Allen now looks to throw. Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now Allen. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset.
You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11.
Allen. And complete right side to Cook.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to perhaps salt this one away.
The kick by Bass is good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
So after knocking through the field goal, here's Bass to kick it away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Tua.
Being chased out left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Return will actually lose 11 yards, but they get the interception. They have the football. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball. But he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And meanwhile, Allen's throw here taken in by Knox.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. To throw is Allen. Getting the football to Davis on an out route. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And Allen is actually going to throw it here. It's complete to Cook. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Back to throw. Allen. And this is Cook with the ground. And he will have a Bills first down, and that should be that. Allen to throw. And this one too low.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Now Allen.
That's caught by Kincaid, working the middle of the field.
Now we'll get whistles, and they signal for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. Touchdown, Bills!
Dalton Kincaid
From 13 yards out. And the Bills are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game.
So now Allen and the Bills going to stay out and go for 2.
They'll try and throw for it. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. One final try for Tagovailoa. And this is dropped it incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone. As time has run out on this ball game.
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but